I'm joined now by One Nation MP and man on the land, Barnaby Joyce. Great to see you, Barnaby. Now, I want to get your reaction on Albanese announcing a national buyback scheme for firearms following the Bondi Beach terrorist attack. Barnaby, is this the best way to kind of prevent radical Islam, terrorist fanatics or whatever by taking weapons from farmers? Is that what's happening?
No, it's exactly the opposite of what you want to be doing. What you're doing is you're going out because of cowardice, because you don't want to deal with radical Islam, with Wasim Haddad and all these others in the western suburbs of Sydney who preach hate, who are fundamentally behind a view of a religion that allows the murder of other people. It was a mass murder committed at Bondi, and it was not committed by farmers or recreational shooters with licenses. Now, what we are seeing now today is when we had unity of purpose, you've now opened the door where every person who owns a firearm, and that includes me, we're somehow, by proxy, I'm somehow involved in this issue about radical Islam. I'm not a radical Islamist. I did not murder anybody. Neither did any of my other farmers out here. Neither the other people who go out here pig shooting. We didn't kill anybody. And now when we could have had unity of purpose, have said, well, it's too scary to take on the radical Islamists because, they're terrorists, they're terrifying, they'll fight back. So who do we attack that won't fight back? Well, law-abiding Australians who love Australia, that's who we'll take on. We'll take on the recreational shooters, and we'll say to farmers, you're only allowed so many firearms, which means, you've got to, for us, they're like heirlooms. They come from your grandfather, from your father. You're going to hand one back, or you're going to keep the one that it's why this is so infuriating about them. This what annoys them being Labor politicians. And I don't know, let's see how the others go, because they're all going to go down and vote. Let's see how that one works out. But no, this is not helped at all, because we know what the problem is. It's radical Islam. It's radical Islamic mosques. It's schools of radical Islamic thought. That's what needs to be shut down. Yeah, really tough, isn't it? And while they're talking about taking firearms off farmers and, out here in the countryside, this is where we live, Hizb ut-Tahrir is still legal. The Islamic Brotherhood is still legal. I didn't hear anything in their press conference about what they're going to do about that. No, that's too scary. Go for the easy target. Go for the farmers and recreational shooters.
Should Anthony Albanese resign, will you move a motion in Parliament to a no confidence motion?
Well, we've got no confidence in him. And that's a terrible thing for Australia. We've got no confidence in the Prime Minister. And the whole thing's coming apart at the seams, isn't it? And to be honest, I want to have confidence in the Prime Minister. I do. It's not a personal issue against Mr. Albanese, but his capacity to carry his office of Prime Minister has been found massively wanting and leaving a huge gap in the security of our nation, because his judgment at the start of backing, the creation of the, Palestinian state, and then, ipso facto, wink, wink, nod, nod, I'm kind of on the bridge marching with you. And on the bridge were people with ISIS flags and Hamas flags and Hezbollah flags and pictures of the Ayatollah Khomeini with an AK-47. I mean, when did he go out and say, oh, guys, that's outrageous, we can't ever do that again? Didn't hear it. But today, all of a sudden, well, and even today, when we're waiting for something, when we're waiting for that epiphany, how far did he get to? Recreational shooters in the country and farmers. And what are you actually going to do with the family businesses that are involved in this? I hear about your gun buyback. Are you going to buy them out? Because we've got people there, and I know them. Their business is broke. They're finished. Are you going to pay them out?
Barnaby Joyce, always great to chat to you. Words of wisdom there. And thank you so much for coming on.